What's up, guys? It's Blake
And Cherie.
And we live in that.
Oh, that's an RV. Yeah. I borrowed it off a buddy of mine. He took my house, I took the RV. It's a good-looking vehicle, ain't it?
We had a lot of people ask us how we do it, how we live in a travel trailer full time.
Where we fit all of our stuff.
Yeah, how we keep from killing each other, all that stuff. So we're going to show you today just how we do it and how we make it work.
All right, let's go.
Alright, so let's start outside.
Alright, so this is our beautiful porch. Home is where we park it, that's right. We have our beautiful and very expensive, luxurious outdoor furniture right here. All from Walmart, Five Below. We can take it wherever we want to though. Got our dartboard, we love being outside. Our dartboard. I want to show you this first. We have a full outdoor kitchen, which I'm really excited about.
This is my favorite part of this whole thing.
So this lid pops up, you just clamp it to hold it open. We've got an outdoor fridge. Ain't much in there, just LaCroix and water. And then I love this. This slides out and just clips in place. You have an outdoor pantry up here. We hold all of our extra stuff, wipes, grill stuff, propane. We have a full sink, so you can wash the dishes out here. When we're camping, we go get some fish. We can skin them out here and clean them. And we have our griddle. Obviously, it's turned upside down. I just cooked on it earlier. So we love this thing now that it's summertime. It's nice to have instead of heating up the house.
Yeah, and show the other grill.
Oh, yeah.
So you can leave that open. And it's got a swing away grill.
We have the griddle, and then we have an outdoor gas grill, which we've been here 3 months and we just now figured out how to work this baby.
Yep, so you can plug a hose in to the onboard propane and you don't have to do anything else. So you can swing that in and you got a grill right there. You got your outdoor fridge, which I don't know why it's so dark. Outdoor fridge, then we got the griddle there. Sink, everything you need, pantry. Table right there. Everything you need to cook outside, which is what we do most of the time, right? And in case you're wondering, this is a 2015 Wildwood X-Lite by Forest River, and the model number is
282 QBXL.
282 QBXL. It's 33 feet long total with one big slide out.
Alright, let's go see. Alright, so you walk in the door, we got the master to the right. Our master huge room. We can close these doors, have our privacy, you know. Obviously you can put another TV here if you want to. We don't have one in here. As you see, I've got things hanging. I use these things called command strips, and some other full-time RVers swore by these things, and I do too. They keep everything, including my pictures, on the walls. So, bam,
Velcro.
Velcro.
Yeah, you can't really screw anything to these walls. They'll just fall out. There's nothing really to screw to, so you got to use adhesive strips on everything pretty much.
That way when we move the trailer, we don't take nothing off the walls. Like, that's the one thing that I don't want to have to. I want to make it a home, but I don't want to have to like put everything up and then take it back down every time we move. So love the command strips for sure. Also, we have our huge walk-in closet. Not really. That's all my clothes, guys. You go.
You know, shut up, you filthy, dirty liar.
That's all I wear. Actually, it's not. I got some workout clothes hidden somewhere, and I'll show you here in a minute. But obviously you see that it goes deep. So back there I just have 2 containers stacked on top, and that's got like my winter boot socks and my winter hats and scarves that I don't wear, so they're kind of tucked to the back.
Yeah.
We got our skibbies up here in these little baskets. Easy
Underwears. And then I'll show you mine. There's my little closet right there.
Yep, so for once I have as many clothes as Blake.
And there was no lighting in none of these closets or pantries, and that was another recommendation we found from some full-time RVers that showed us those motion lights we got off Amazon.
Yeah.
So every time it picks up motion, kicks on those LEDs, and you have light. So
Yeah.
we fit everything that we own in those little tiny closets.
Which is all we really need. So
Okay.
this is our massive kitchen. This is where I do most of my work, is cooking. This is the only default of living in an RV, is I love to cook, and we've only got space about this big. Kind of sucks. So you have to be creative. Sometimes I have to just take the only thing that I have on here off, put it on the table, cook, clean it up, and then take it back. Everyone wants to know where we fit everything. It's all about being organized, which I'm pretty good at, but also being cost efficient, because most people, if you know, containers and bins are really expensive, and I'm kind of cheap. So I went to the 99-cent store and I bought these bins, and then that way when we travel, when we move, everything's not shifting and falling over. So I got these bins and kind of organized them. So as you can see, I've got like all my baking goods in this one, and then in my other one I've got like my coconut oil and my honey and my maples and stuff. Then I have all my spices in these bins, so they're all contained. I don't have to worry about nothing falling out whenever we move and we come to open up these cabinets. Also, we went to paper plates. Okay, we only had 4 plates, 4 bowls, but it became, once again, a pain to constantly be washing dishes. And just the fact of having glass when you're traveling is no bueno. So we use paper plates with these fancy plate holders, once again from the 99-cent store. That's where I put the majority of all my baking spices, all that jazz. Also, we got the microwave, we got the full gas stove, which comes with an oven. So most RVs don't come with the oven; they just come with the stove. So this was a plus for us, and I just keep my baking pans and stuff hidden in here. And this thing just slides up and folds back. You know, so it gives me a little bit more countertop space if I want to use it, and I'm not actually using the stovetop. Bam. I've only got 2 tiny drawers, no junk drawers, ladies, with my oils and my silverware. And this one's kind of a disaster. You can't really organize utensils very well. So down here, once again, I got these containers at the 99-cent store, and they're stackables. You know, I mean, I hate tall cabinets because unless you have shelves or anything like that, it's just empty, useless space. So, and because it's an RV, you can't really screw anything to the wood because it doesn't roll well. So I got these stackable containers, and then that way I can store like my trash bags and all my cleaning supplies. Just keep it as organized as possible to find things without shoving it in. So there's that. Alright, so once again, because there's not very much space or storage, I got this at Hobby Lobby on the 50% rack, and it was small enough to stay out of the entranceway, but it gave me extra space to store some snacks and stuff. So kind of be creative with creating space. When you walk in, I don't know if you noticed, we had this little shoe spot, which I love. You know, so normally when you come into an RV, you want your shoes taken off, you pile them against the door. So now we have a space that we can just shove our shoes whenever we come in and out. I don't like really wearing shoes inside because it's more work for me to do. And then we have this space right here. Once again, it's tall. So unless you have tall things to stack in there, you have to be creative. Got all these bins at the 99-cent store, label them. It's got all of our miscellaneous stuff, kids' crayons, cords, GoPro, computer stuff, and craft stuff. So anybody can do it, it's just be creative. So I don't know if anybody else does this, but every house that we own, the remotes always go missing. And when we first moved in, same thing happened. Even though it's a tiny space, you don't have very many places to look. So once again, we went back to the command strip Velcro, and now this is the permanent home for our remotes.
So as long as everyone puts it back, we always know where the remote is.
Kids. Alright, so for those that know I do like to meal prep, living in a camper definitely helps you save money when you go to the grocery store because your refrigerator is only this big. And you can't cram a bunch of stuff in it because then it just starts freezing and dripping water. So you're finding the right way to do things when you live in a RV full time. This is our fridge. So we literally buy what we eat. That way nothing goes to waste. And our freezers, the same thing. So that's plus, save money. Save money on not buying stuff to decorate your house with because there's no walls. Alright, so this camper isn't huge, but it sleeps 10 people. So this couch actually turns out into a full-size bed. It's got storage underneath and storage behind. So behind it we store extra blankets and stuff, and then underneath it we store all of our guns. So I'm going to show you how this works. Just take these handles off, lift it up, and then of course you can see underneath is our storage. You see?
Yep.
And pull this down. You've got a bed. Here comes the bed. Right here. Actually, it's not that comfortable, I'll tell you that. It's made for short people. But we store all of our blankets and just random extra stuff back here. So it's not very organized, but it's an extra space. And then this thing just folds back up. Super easy. And then we have the table. I love this table. So when we looked at several RVs, most of them were just like what you see at a cafe. A bench on one and a bench on the other, and then a wall in the walk space. I wanted the roundabout, and so this RV was perfect for us. I wanted space around. This folds down, and this is actually really comfortable. We fold this down a lot, but I like the fact that you can sit around, and underneath of it, it has storage. So this is where we put the rest of our clothes off. And it's taken us several times, so we got rid of a lot of our stuff when we moved in here. And we got here, we realized we had way too much crap, and we organized and organized and organized. And this is when I came up with the bin situation. So a bin is a bin. And first I had this bin, and I folded everything. It was all nice and neat. Next thing you know, when you got to put stuff back, it all blends together, and you just throw it all in there. So pull this out, and I've got the little bins that I got from the dollar store and a big bin. So they're contained, and each bin has their own individual item. So this is Blake's jeans, workout stuff, and then my jeans and shorts. And this thing goes all the way back. So all the way in the back we have gates, hidden gates, and then we can access from up here as well. So we have that. And then on this side, yes, these are all my clothes. You knew I didn't have that many. This is my secret, y'all. Alright, so actually this is all my work clothes, believe it or not. So that's all my luxurious clothes, which isn't much because I own a gym, so I always wear workout clothes. But this is where I organize my workout clothes. I got my pants, my tops, and my shorts. Little bins and a big bin, 99 cents, guys. Super cheap, super easy, super organized. This was something I had, you know. Of course, these kind of things drive Blake nuts because they're not attached to anything, but gives me extra space. It's kind of cute. Our pantry's not very big, and when we first got these, they're deep and they're dark. So we got these motion light sensors from Amazon. I think it was $19 for 6 of them, and as soon as you open it up, the lights come on. And then down here, I've got, this is my all about pots and pans, so one shelf for all that. And then down here, I keep toilet paper and then the kids' school stuff, so it works. Back here.
No, hold on. You gotta show the best part.
The bathroom is huge.
Yes. This is where you should start.
You can get a pedicure while you're on the pot. Get this. Someone can wash my feet while you stand there. Pretty cool, huh?
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 No! I refuse. No! No!
But it does have a bathtub, and this one's one thing I was excited about too. So the kids like take baths. It's not huge, but it gives them an opportunity to.
That skylight serves two purposes. One, it lets natural light in as you're taking a shower, so isn't that nice? But if you're much taller than 5'9", you would be hitting your head. So it's an extra cutout for the tall people, which I don't have an issue with. I'm far from that big hole up there, but you can see the bathroom's so tiny. I'm having a hard time getting everything in frame and showing you because I can't even get in there with this camera, but that's the
So
toilet.
once again, it's about being organized. So I found this at the dollar store, and you just hang it on your shower curtain. I had one of these up here, and it always fell down because these walls are not very strong, and so I can keep all my shower stuff in here. Extra space.
Yep. And then we got on the inside of the door one of these little clear hangers that's got all Cherie's.
This is actually a shoe organizer.
The more that I film everything, I noticed that 90% of the stuff is your crap. Everything is. Most of it. Every time, now that I'm doing this video, that's what I'm noticing, that all this is yours. Every bit of that.
At least I'm organized.
Well, yeah, I mean...
It works, right? Now this is kind of like chaos, but it's organized chaos, y'all. So it works. Yes. The kids have an actual room. So this is another thing we were excited about. When we saw other RVs, it was normally just a bunk bed, full-size bunk bed over a bunk bed.
Yeah, this is bunkhouse is what they call it.
This is a bunkhouse. So they have their own door, we have our own doors, and we got our own privacy, they got their own privacy. Not only do I like the fact that they have a door and they have their own room, but they have their own bunk beds. Each have their own bunk bed. So this is how we make the kids' room work. Whenever we moved, I gave them a plastic bin. And I said, whatever fits in this bin is what you take it with you, because that's all we got room for. And realistically, as most of you know, our kids have way too much crap, which is why they are overwhelmed when it comes to cleaning their rooms, and we go crazy because they tell them to clean their rooms. So, and that's what I'm playing with them. They got too much stuff. So, minus their animals, this is their room. It's not huge, but they love it. It's their own little space. And eventually plan on getting curtains. That way if they want to divide the area and have more privacy, they can. So this is Jackson's bunk bed. Yes, we have 2 guinea pigs that live with us. They live down here. And that's Emma. Once again, dollar store. So I originally gave them a little crate. And that became very obnoxious for me because I don't like seeing toys. So I went and got these at the dollar store and they fit perfect. And it's hidden. I don't care what drawer they put it in, just put it in a drawer and get out of my sight. It makes me feel safe.
Yep.
All their books are right here.
They have their own
closet,
yep,
and their own drawers. So they have drawers here. Perfect. They each get 2. And then this is their closet. And yes, I have some of my shoes in here. So their clothes are all right here. That's all they need.
And I love those things. You can roll all your stuff up, stick it in there. So extra blanket, the shoe organizer, yeah. So you
obviously for the bathroom, I store, you know, shoes in it, clothes, so they have their shorts rolled up. If you roll them, it keeps it from wrinkling, just so you know. Shoes, blankets, anything extra that you don't have space for, I've now created a space for it because it's so tall, and unless I build shelves or stack bins, you know, it's gonna take up a lot of space. But this gives me extra space without wasting space. So this is awesome. And their closet goes deep, so they got their piggy banks back there and her hair bows. So we made it really homey. She's got all her pictures hung up, and we use those Velcro command strips. What do you think about living in an RV?
I like it.
Do you really? Are you lying?
No.
Are you just saying that for the camera?
No.
They actually do like it, y'all.
It's fun.
We don't plan on doing this forever, but we love it. We love it so much. I don't know what happened to your window. So both of these windows have fire escapes, which is nice too. So you just pop out the screen and push the window open, and the kids can just jump out. Or we can jump out, whoever's in here.
Actually, we do plan on doing this forever, just probably not in this RV. I'll show you what the goal is.
Yeah, we eventually would love to upgrade. That's what's crazy. We were talking about this the other day. we were outside and I was looking at the RV. I was like, man, our RV is really small. But when you walk inside, I guess because we've been in it for so long and we make it work and it's organized, we love it. It doesn't feel tiny to us. And honestly, I'll tell you this, when I go and see people's houses now, I almost get anxiety because there's so much crap in there.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, this isn't for everybody. We make it work and we love it. We're excited because we're going to start traveling this summer, which we can't wait to post all those videos. We're going to Lake Whitney here in 2 weeks, and then we're going to go to Cattle Lake, and then we're going to be going to Matagorda Bay. So we have lots of trips planned ahead. Another reason why we live in an RV, to cut back on bills and finances to help us enjoy life even more. So this is it. Not huge, but it's awesome. We love it. It's taken us several tries to be organized. We've had to constantly get rid of things that we don't really need, those things that we hold on to because we love so much that are so replaceable. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that was just a quick little tour of the RV, and we decided to come back outside and close the video out with just telling you a couple pros and cons. So, Shree, what's the best thing about living in a camper, and what's the worst thing?
Best thing is just being close to one another. You know, one thing that we notice with ourselves and even with other people that we see is the bigger the house, the more division, and people are just spread out doing their own thing. People don't even eat at the table together anymore. And so the fact that we're in a closed environment, or, you know, very close proximity of each other, we're always in tune to what the kids are doing. We're always involved. They're involved with us. You're forced in a good way to be a family again. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it really connects you to, you know, be closer. That's the best thing about it. And then the worst thing is the fact that I can't shave and wash my hair in the same shower. I've got to have hair day and shave day.
That's because the hot water heater runs out like really fast.
Really fast. I can barely wash my hair. That's how fast it runs out. And I got thick hair.
Yeah, if you're a guy, it's okay, but if you're a chick, it
kind of blows.
Yeah, it runs out quick. But
that's the upgrade we look to.
Yeah, that's a thing that can be upgraded. The best thing for me is it's so cheap. Yeah, it's so cheap to live. We live in an RV park right now. Our goal is to travel kind of around to different parks and different state parks and RV parks, kind of all around. But for right now, it's really cheap to live this way. We're not really interested in saving money right now for a house. We're saving money for memories down the road. So that's what our goal is, to take all these trips and record all this stuff and just be with our family. And so that's what we're saving money for, is to...
And land.
Yeah, we would like to have some land one day, but right now the goal is just to keep doing what we're doing, living in an RV, living on the cheap, saving money to make memories. That's it.
And plan on all of our vacations. So we save money, you know, on vacations just by having the camper, because we're outdoor people. So we like going to different state parks and places and being outside and being adventurous. So we just take our house with us. We ain't gotta pack no bags. We don't gotta, you know, worry about food. We got everything we need. We ain't gotta take nothing off the walls.
That's what's cool.
We just gotta attach to the car and...
Yeah, attach it and go. I think that's why it's kind of funny, like, people think that we're roughing it right now because they live in a big giant house and we live in a RV, but when it comes time to go actually camping,
all we gotta do is
we'll be the ones,
load it,
you know, high rolling, and they'll be the ones roughing it, because all I gotta do is hook up and I got my whole house with me. So yeah, that's kind of funny. But I would say the worst thing for me is
privacy.
I mean, yeah, you don't have a whole lot of privacy sometimes, but I mean, if you're if you're like us and you like to be outside a lot and you're active and you want to do things, then living in a travel trailer is really not that hard. If you're a homebody that doesn't do anything but just want to stay in the house all the time, then it's probably not the life for you. You'd probably go insane. But we keep busy and we enjoy it. It's brought us closer together as a family, and it's improved our life overall, I would say.
Well, we don't even we don't even watch TV anymore. It's like we're camping every night. So after dinner, we'll either go on a bike ride or we'll come out here and play darts or beanbag toss or something like that.
Yeah, we'll roll the awning out.
Turn the lights on, which we'll show you later.
We got LED lights. The kids like to change all the colors, so it looks like we're got a rave going on here every night. These other neighbors around us probably hate that, but anyways, we got the lights going and we sit out and it's like you're camping every night. And some of your best memories as a kid has got to be camping, most of y'all. So I mean, it's almost like we're camping every night, so that's a pretty cool thing, and it's brought a lot of interesting conversations and situations that wouldn't have happened in a big house. So we're thankful for it, and
We'll have some good stories to tell.
we're going to continue to do it and keep putting out videos and of our traveling and all the workout stuff that we got coming up. So anyways, I guess that's it for me. You got anything else?
No, if you have any questions, you know, comment below, let us know.
Yeah.
If there's anything else you want to know about our simple life.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.